This isn't your normal YouTube video. This is literally how you can be disciplined. This isn't the 7 best ways to be disciplined. No, this is not none of that bullshit. This is how you can actually be disciplined, how you can actually become a more disciplined person. As simple as that. This way you can outcompete anyone. Because you're going to do stuff whenever you don't feel like it. You're going to do the hard work whenever you don't feel like it. So I suggest you give this video your full attention if you actually want to be disciplined. If you actually give a fuck about discipline. And matter of fact, if you actually want to practice your discipline, I challenge you to watch this video twice. Not once, but twice. Maybe you can do it, like you can save it, you can give it a like, whatever. Come back to it later and then you rewatch it. Okay. No more time to waste, bro. The single best these are the best methods. There's 3 of them that I have personally used to stay disciplined. And number 1, I want you to do this right now. Go grab a notepad, a notebook, something to write on. And I want you to write, I must honor my last name. And I want you to write down stuff that you're going to do to honor your last name. And that one of them has to be stay disciplined. Do hard work, especially when I don't feel like it. Things like that. You must honor your last name. Anytime you're going to do something hard, even when you don't feel like it, because you're going to still do it, you must integrate it in your last name that I am a disciplined person. My bloodline is disciplined. My bloodline were actual men. And I must be one of them too. So you're going to honor your last name by literally just being disciplined. And it is a powerful motivator, especially as in men. This is what actually helped me get to state championship in track. Bro, I got to state. That was like, it was pretty big for me. And I got to state twice in 2 different sports in the same year. Because I had this mentality that I must honor my last name, so I'm going to work hard for it. And the day that the race comes, I'm going to give it my full 100%. Okay? So do that. It's a really powerful motivator, and it's also a good way to stay disciplined. So I want you to write it down, hang it up on your wall, make your wallpaper or something, take a picture. Do something to remind you of that every day. Every day, just review it over and over again. Get into the habit of reviewing that phrase. It's a really powerful phrase. The second thing, I want you to write this down too, is I must do hard work. Whether it's going to the gym, whether it's starting a new business and being disciplined about it, and starting on self-improvement. I must do the hard work regardless, keyword, regardless of what I feel. Write that down. And actually going back to the I will honor my last name, also put that at the end. No matter or regardless of how I feel, I must honor my last name. Same thing with this. Regardless of how I feel, I will do the hard work. I must. Because you're not going to let your emotions get in the fucking way of your success, your money. You're not going to be a little bitch, are you? And those who actually stayed, watch this entire video, good for you, bro. Share it to someone who needs to stay disciplined. Someone who needs this video. Someone who actually wants to start on self-improvement doesn't know where to start. How about you start by training your discipline? Training your discipline to not eat the junk food, to not play those video games, to not watch the porn. You know what's the secret to stop playing video games? Just tell yourself, my ancestors didn't do this. My ancestors were actual warriors in real life, not in the virtual world. So I must become a warrior myself. Integrate that inside your head. Keep it inside of you, bitch. Keep it. You will slowly start becoming more disciplined once you integrate it into your personality, into your identity. That's literally the best. I'm pretty sure that's one of the only ways you can actually stay disciplined. There's not going to be an easy way, but this is going to help. There isn't no easy way to be disciplined. It sounds simple, right? But it's hard. It's hard to stay disciplined. But you must tell yourself, it's who I am, so it's not really that hard. It's just who I am. That's the secret to staying disciplined. Just make it part of you. These tips work, but they work for a reason, because you are integrating an identity that you are disciplined, that you are that guy who's disciplined. So you must integrate this right now as I'm speaking. You're going to watch this video twice to prove to me that this works. So for your bloodline, for your future success, you must watch this video twice. So the third thing I'm going to talk about is think of your future self. Would your future self be grateful that you watched thousands of hours of porn, played thousands of hours of video games, smoked weed, vaped? Would your future self be grateful for you just because you had some pleasure right now, but later on it fucked up your life? So if the answer is no, I do not want my future self to suffer, start doing shit that's hard whenever you don't feel like it, especially. Right now, drop down and do some push-ups. And you're gonna have to do this twice, bro. Drop down, do 20 push-ups. Drop down, do 20 push-ups. Don't trust your brain, bro. Your brain has told you to like watch porn. Your brain has told you to play video games again. Your brain has told you to eat that junk food again. Don't trust your motherfucking brain. Trust me. Go drop down, do some push-ups. I know you don't want to do it, but do it. And then you're going to be, oh, but this guy's like Andrew Tate. He's just trying to be like Andrew Tate. Shut the fuck up. I'm not trying to be like Andrew Tate. I'm just trying to be an influence for young men. Sure, that's kind of like what Andrew Tate did, right? But it doesn't matter. Why do you want to take away your success, your future gains, your strength away from your future self from some dumb excuse that I'm not Andrew Tate? Oh, you're not the top G. I'm far more successful than you are, probably. Even though I have like fucking 74 subscribers right now, I have more success. What have you done? Bro, I went to a state championship track and a cross country championship. I know I got second place in the championship for track. But that's on me. It's because I didn't put in more work than the guy who beat me. So drop down, do your 20 push-ups. The reason why I was successful in that Texas state championship is because I listened to people who were just like Andrew Tate. I listened to my coach, first of all. I listened to my parents. They supported me. An entire school supported me. If you can get to the point where I'm at, where you can get supported by a whole entire school, that'd be insane. But there has to be a specific path for that. You have to be an athlete. You have to be an athlete to do that. So, yeah. Become an athlete, become disciplined, Learn how to fight. I want you to watch this video again. I want you to watch this video over and over again till this message is inside of you. Whether it's twice or it's 3 times. I know I said twice, but if you have to watch it 4 times for this to be integrated inside your head, for this, if you are really determined and you actually want success, you actually want to fucking win in life, you just want success, you want it badly, and you need it because you need to provide for your family, you need to provide for yourself, for your future self, for your parents. I know I have to do this because I want to provide for my parents. I don't want them to work no more. I don't want them to work. So I must stay disciplined and I must work hard for it. And I don't want my sisters to be able to to have to. Okay, I don't want them to have to work. I don't want my grandma to work no more. Okay? Understand that. You must have the same mentality. If you have brothers, you and your brothers become successful together. You work better as a team than bitching out about anything. Okay, I wish I had brothers because if I had brothers, bro, I would use the opportunity to become the best brothers in the world and make a bunch of money and stay disciplined and motivate each other. Now that I'm done with my full rant, now we can chill down, and this is pretty much the end of the video. So watch this again. If you're a determined athlete that happened to click on this video, I want you to text me on Instagram, same thing as Master Gain Education, and I also want you, before you text me, you have to watch this video 4 times. If you're a determined athlete, if you're just a regular guy who actually wants to start self-improvement and all that, you can watch it twice, or you can become the athlete and watch it 4 times. Stay hard, bro. Stay disciplined.